I've got a really big one for you today. We're going to talk about macros. That's short for macronutrients. And those are the three forms of calories that we take in our body. So we got carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Now you might be wondering, why is this a big deal? Well, you can kind of modulate and play with your macros a little bit, which I'll cover. And that's going to help lower inflammation levels in your body. That means you're going to move better. You're going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. And if you lower your caloric intake, you're going to lower basically risk of all chronic disease. Does that sound good? Yeah. So here's how it would look like. So protein. Most of your meals need protein. That's the one you can't play with too much, okay? So proteins are going to be the things that build your body up, your muscles, your skin, tendons, hair, you name it, bones, okay? But the other two, the fats and the carbohydrates, you can play with, and these are energy sources, okay? So here's what it would look like in real life. You could have a keto-based diet. That's basically a protein fat diet. So you're excluding the carbohydrates, you're minimizing calories, but I don't want you to do anything extreme. Remember, your body needs carbohydrates, okay? Especially things like the nutrient-rich carbohydrates, like the fruits and vegetables with the soluble fiber and all the bioflavonoids and phytonutrients and what have you. But you would have more of a fat protein with a lower carbohydrate profile, okay? Now you could go the other way too. So you could have a protein carbohydrate diet. Okay, so you're gonna minimize fats, but you need fats. Remember, omega-3s are the most important supplement you can take. And you need fats, but you just have a lower fat profile. What happens when you're sitting down somewhere and you've got a high fat, high carb, high protein meal? What do you do then? Well, in situations like that, and this is a good rule of thumb in general, is when you get back down to those last 2 to 4 bites kind of thing, and you're sort of full, but you could eat more, and that if you eat more, you're gonna be like, oh, I can barely move. But if you don't eat those 4 bites, you're gonna have energy and wanna go for a walk. That's a great rule of thumb for all of these diets, okay? Not diets, but all of these sort of macro shifts. So I really hope this helps, and I wanna hear your comments. I'll get back to you. How's it working for you? What do you find's working? Let's hear it. But I wanna say, hey, thank you so much for watching, and keep up the great job looking after your health.